Okay.
All right, we're good. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Sarah Belong, for joining me this afternoon and just taking a minute out of your very busy day to share some of your insight with some of our parents and families. So, you have been teaching middle school for how long?
I have been teaching here for 15 years, Heidi.
Wow.
Yeah, so I've really only ever been in middle school. Like I've done the different grades within. But mostly grade 6. So that's where I've been focused for the last over 10 years now.
Wow. Well, if there is ever a year in your academic life that is probably going to be a little tumultuous, I would guess that grade 6 middle school might be it.
Yes, you're right. And you know what? That's what I love about teaching grade 6. It is my favorite in middle school, because it is such a huge transition, and they're coming to a new building. They're not necessarily they don't know a lot of these kids. It's so much bigger. They have lockers for the first time. And I actually really like helping them through that. It's super busy, but I really like helping them transition from elementary to middle. And yeah, you're right. It's a huge one, maybe bigger than starting kindergarten for some kids.
Yeah. It's a big transition, not just for the kids who are, changing physically, emotionally, their relationships with their friends and their family and all of that, but also for the parents who are trying to navigate how to do this well. So my question for you today is, if you were to run into a parent of a middle schooler, what is one thing that they could do that would make a difference this month?
Okay, so one thing, there's so many, but I'll just try to stick to one thing and keep it short. I would say to help build their confidence, because I think when they move into middle, that would be a time that it's going to be shaky for a lot of kids, right? Maybe the biggest time in their life where their confidence is really rocked. So I was just thinking, what would I say as far as helping a middle schooler to build some confidence? And the first thing I thought of was just as a parent to try to see and really study your kid, try to see if you can discover or help them discover their own gifts and talents. And it might not be what you as the parent foresaw in them, but just trying to see what is it that you're really good at, and how can I encourage you to move in that direction, whether it's sports or writing or music or whatever. And the other thing besides seeing them and studying them is trying to strike that delicate balance of giving your kid a little bit more independence and freedom while still supervising and being the encourager of what they're doing. So for example, maybe letting them be able to decide what extracurriculars they want to join, kind of navigate their own homework without mom and dad, hovering if possible, taking on different chores, just letting them have a little bit more freedom and a little bit more responsibility. I think that's a good confidence builder with that age group. It just shows that you trust them. And I think at this age, they're trying to find their independence from mom and dad a little bit. So letting them have it if possible. And then the third thing for building confidence, I thought, was asking your kids their opinions and their thoughts and feelings on issues, So just, again, letting them have some independence, that you value their thoughts and they might be different from yours, but just, hey, what do you think about this? Whether it's the recent election or things going on at school. So just that you're not the one that knows all the things in their world, but that they can have opinions now too.
Wow, yes. That's so good and hard as a parent sometimes to navigate that. This is the little person that I've watched grow, and then they're trying to explore and try new and different things, and I'm I'm going to encourage that and let go a little bit of what I think it should look
of
like.
what I pictured that you would be good at, you know, like, so I guess just, I think the main one is just to really see them, you know, like just get to know them and try to help them discover too their God-given gifts and strengths and talents, and if possible, push them in that direction.
Wow, that's really, really encouraging. Thanks so much for your time today, and good luck with all of your middle schoolers this year.
Heidi, thank you so much. Yeah, good luck to you too. We're all transitioning, right? Like it's an adjustment for everybody. Startup.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.